Our nominees in that category are the American Iron and Steel Institute and Daniel D'Amico, Chairman, President, and Chief Executive Officer of Nucor Corp. And the winner is David.
And the winner is Mr. Daniel D'Amico. The couple of finalists are going to accept the award.
Dan D'Amico, Industry Ambassador. What I want to say is that Dan is definitely an ambassador of the industry, an ambassador of manufacturing. He believes deeply that America needs manufacturing to be the backbone of our economy. And when we let it go, if we have, kind of free-for-all, no rules-based trade, we kind of lose sight of what drives our economy. I will say the only time he speaks is when he believes it's important, that it's going to help greater manufacturing costs. He thinks that what's good for America is good for Nucor, and what's good for America is good for steel. And I think that's a very good basic premise. It's kind of the opposite of what we've heard before over companies and how they behave. So I'm very proud to accept this for him, and thank you.
Obviously, Dan was not able to be with us this evening, but happily he will be here tomorrow and making his speech, I think, at 10:30. So with that, we'll move on to the Service Center of the Year. And we had 3 finalists in this category. They are Mesa Metals, Reliance Steel and Aluminum, and Worthington Industries. Joe?
And the winner is Mesa Metals.
We're honored to be here as a result of all of the MESA companies. MESA Metals is the second largest subsidiary in the MESA group of entities. And I think that we would all acknowledge that there's a continuity that runs from having great safety to great quality, great productivity, great housekeeping, and ultimately that transmits into wonderful customer service and the ability to then change the way service centers do business. And this quarter-to-quarter nonsense that we have had to deal with, we've been able to modify that by coming up with methodologies to offer our customers long-term contracts that are requirements-based, and then converting that and taking that through to our suppliers and all of the still entities that supply us. It's been embraced by AK. We'd like them to go a little further with us. It certainly has been embraced by Nucor. And in that regard, we provide a new supply chain management concept that I think is different, and I think it's going to change how service centers, and I would say great supply chain management companies will operate in the future. And I see that we're going to be, I hope, with our owner sitting over here, part of the consolidation that needs to occur in the service center industry. So 3.5 years ago, we realized that we had to restructure, and actually restructure is too simple of a word. We realized we had to redesign our entire entity from the shop floor up, or from the executive suite down. The point was, what I saw was a transformation that I haven't seen in my 35 years in the industry. We had a true cultural change. We took our OSHA recordable rate from 9.1 in 2005, down to 0.5 for 2009. We all know we have a moral and ethical responsibility to provide a safe and clean workplace for all of our associates. We reduced our cost of quality, which is a metric that not too many companies measure. I know that AK does. You know, you take things from various playbooks as you move through your life. You work for various companies. So I guess we plagiarized or whatever, borrowed as we moved along. And it all worked out for us. And ultimately, productivity, we retired a lot of old equipment, put in new higher tech equipment. We increased productivity on all of our major pieces of equipment by 40 to 70%. And we also made our facilities a showplace. Toyotomi came in, audited us, and they said, you are the best of the best. And I would say our facilities gleam. So whenever you want to see something that's gleaming in our industry, please visit any one of our 5 facilities. So with that, we were able to parlay that into long-term agreements with some of the finest companies in this country and our customers. And so I won't get into the specifics of a lot of those contracts, but they're relatively confidential. But this transparency that you can create, real transparency between your customer relationship and your supplier base, and taking care of everything that's necessary in between for them, really can be accomplished in the service center industry. And on behalf of MISA and all the associates, of course, at MISA Metals, MISA, Marubeni Itochu Steel America, and Marubeni Itochu Steel International, just thank you so much. We're really honored to be here, and this is outrageous.
Our next category is Scrap Company of the Year. Our nominees in that category are the David J. Joseph Company and Tube City IMS LLC. And the winner, David?
And the winner is David J. Joseph.
David J. Joseph provides a vital link between users and consumers of scrap and scrap substitutes. And it's been identified by Nucor, which acquired it in early 2008, as a steelmaker's platform for continued growth in the scrap processing industry.
Thank you to the AMM and certainly to the panel of judges. And congratulations to my friends over at the Tube City, a fine company as well as a finalist. And I think they would probably join me in saying it's fantastic to have our part of the value chain recognized in terms of part of the excellence that's required to become world-class in all ways. So our organization's got a couple of thousand people throughout the country, and on behalf of them, I'd like to thank you all and the judges for participation. Congratulations. Thank you.
Okay. I'd like to welcome Mark Barras of KPMG to the stage to present the next award, which is our final award. I think it's appropriate that we end with the award for the Steel Producer of the Year. And we have, I believe, 2 nominees, which are AK Steel and Steel Dynamics.
And the winner is AK Steel.
Superb honor. We thank you all. I think one of the things we're most proud of, even though a year ago we were operating at about 40% capacity, is that through the depths of the Great Recession, we stayed true to our core values and really looked after our people and our customers, and we're benefiting from that, I think, as we go forward. I'd like to recognize the AK Steel management team that's here in mass and ask them to stand and be acknowledged. This is a team effort. We are proud to be here. As I mentioned in my brief remarks the last time I was up here, there is indeed another way, another V, if you will, other than bankruptcy and bailout in our industry. It's called a business plan. Ours has been tested, and we've come through it rather well. We're delighted to be a representative industry participant, and especially proud of this award. Again, our thanks to the distinguished judging panel and to American Metal Market, all of you for being here tonight. Thanks again.